Right, hello and welcome, my name's Jay. I buy and sell on eBay UK. Each and every week I put out a video as to what's sold and what's not sold. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you all a very happy Christmas, a very Merry Christmas. Hope you get all the presents you deserve, and of course if you've got any money and you want to spend it, I've got plenty of bits here and behind me that you can buy in my store. Thank you to everybody that followed me on Instagram. If you search JLL Trading on Instagram, that will take you through to my Instagram page. I have been putting up some sneak sort of previews of stock and stuff like that as well. So yeah, it's a good place for you to see things before they're released once a week on a video. If you do like the content, please give us a thumbs up. More importantly, if you can consider subscribing to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. And if you've got any comments, please put them down below. So without further ado, I'm going to turn you around and show you what's sold. Right, hello and welcome back. It's now Monday. It's been really busy again, to be fair. I think we're getting the last of the sort of Christmas bits going out. Starting over here, got a Hornby Thomas. I've always said I charge a fortune for these. It was $49.99, I believe, to Scan International. Got a remote control car, motor, and like brain, if you like, for it there. That sold for $62.99. One of these trap packs there, that sold for $26.99. Then got this one here. It's a Bachmann one. Quite a nice thing. Got two of these. I nearly made the mistake of listing them as the same, but one is 081 at the end and this is 080. Yeah, that sold for £13.50. Mainline Wandsworth wagon, that sold for £7.50. Another one of these trap packs, again $26.99. This is quite nice, and I've just got another one of these as well. This is an Airfix, I believe, and it's in nice condition. That sold for $26.99. Got a couple of 040s, a GWR one there, that sold for, I think it was $19.99. I've then got this one here, which is, I think, a Highland Railway, but the chimney's missing for that. That only sold for a tenner. I've got two of these Royal Mail coaches. One sold for $19.99 and one sold for $16.99. I think that's purely on condition. Then I've got two of these Pendolino coaches that aren't falling apart. They have got bits of pantograph missing on one of them, I believe, there, which is all in the listing. Both sold for £31 to the same buyer, and I will combine the postage for them. New stock in. I've got this. This is quite nice. Try and do it without everything falling down. I've got this Hornby, but it is, if it focuses, what's it sound there? The Fife and 4/4 Yeomanry or something like that. I've got this. I've not seen this wagon before. This is Virgin Trains Rail Bicentenary 2000 and what's it? 1804 to 2004 to be returned to York. Quite nice conditions. Hopefully that's quite collectible. Again, another Hornby wagon up there. I've got loads of wagons to get through there. Some box bits down here. I've got quite a few coaches. Again, some 040s. What have I got there? 125s, because I really need more 125s. Box bits. I've got a couple of these there, a couple of those there. Could have done with those last week, really. This is quite nice. Not had this before. 5112 LMS. All come part of a bundle. As you can see, I've got loads of coaches to get through there. Loads of coaches there as well. And I have been listing a load of coaches. I did say you can call me the 00 gauge coach specialist. Got one of those. That's that other Airfix one I was on about, and I've got one of those military kits from Hornby as well that I'm breaking up. Got a load of track down there to sort out as well, and a load of track up there to sort out. Anyway, I'm waffling on. I've got plenty to be getting on with, so I'm going to get this little lot packed up and update you on what's out tomorrow. Cheers. Right, hello and welcome back. It's now Tuesday. 12 sales in total. I've still got a couple of others that I haven't checked out yet, so I won't show you those. If they do come through before 8 o'clock, I will get them packed up so you won't actually see them. Starting over here, got One Nation tape pack. That is complete. That's sold for $19.99. I've then got a slamming vinyl tape pack. That's a trance one. There's 3 tapes missing from that. That's sold for £15. I've got another one of these track backs that sold for $29.99. I've not got many of those left now, so I should be out of those quite soon, because I've got another one here as well that sold for $29.99 as well. I've then got this Intercity coach 42095, is it? I've then got a W14574 wagon that sold for, I think that was, sorry, the coach sold for £19.99. This sold for, I think, £8 or £9. Then got this cement truck that sold for, what's the part numbers? There's part numbers there. That sold for £9. Then got this wagon pack here that sold for £17.99. I keep on saying it, I'd have been better off selling these individually, because no doubt I'd have got sort of like £8 to £10 each for them. So it is what it is, you learn by your mistakes. Got a Santa 040 that sold for £24.99. This buyer bought a Sodor fuel and a Sodor scrap out of Thomas and Friends range. He paid £14.99 and £12.99. He did pay 2 lots of postage, but as per normal, I refunded 1 lot of postage. And then last but not least, I've got this, what's it, a bolster wagon, I think. Steel carrier, I beg your pardon. That's the part numbers. And the box is in pretty poor condition, but the actual wagon itself is in good condition. So yeah, that's been my sales for a Tuesday. I'm going to get this little lot wrapped up. I'll update you on what I sell tomorrow. Cheers. Right, hello and welcome back. It's now Wednesday. What a difference a day makes. Just 2 sales. Starting over here, got this Intercity coach. It is one of the older ones. That's the numbers there. That sold for £8. I've then got a slamming vinyl drum and bass tape pack. This one is complete. This one is sold for £19.99. So yeah, not been busy at all today. I think these sales come through this morning. I've had nothing all day. I have got a buyer that bought a train pack off of me, one of the track packs from America. He's complaining that it's not American 00 gauge, and I never said it was American 00 gauge. It's an English Hornby 00 gauge, and he bought it from England, so I'll probably get a return on that, and no doubt that will slow things up as well, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to get these 2 packed up, and I think I'm going to have a chilled evening. Cheers. Right, hello and welcome back. It's now Thursday. What a difference a day makes, and I said that yesterday as well. 12 sales in total today. Starting over here, got a WCR 040 Loco that sold for £19.99. Got this Thomas and Friends cattle truck, I believe it is, that sold for £11. This was quite a nice one. That's a Intercity coach. That's the part numbers there. That sold for £17. I've then got a DJS Petroleum. You can't really see it in there because the brown tape's over it. Sold for £9. Telepathy tape. The case is cracked. It's only a single tape in there. That sold for £7 or £8. This was nice. GNER 225 power car sold for £59. Really nice condition that. 2 of these track packs. I've only got 2 of these left now. I did have a look earlier trying to make some up, but I'm missing power clips, so don't think I'm going to be able to make any more up. I've also got 4 wagons. They sold for £22. I think they're in pretty good condition, those ones. I've got a Pendolino power car, which isn't falling apart, and all the bogies are on there and so forth. I've then got 2 troublesome trucks. They sold for £11 each, and I combined the postage. Speaking of postage, I think I'm going to upgrade from now my postage to next day delivery, so people will get these before Christmas, all being well if every do their job. Got an email from eBay yesterday to say that I am in the top 5% of eBay sellers for model railway and trains, so really happy with that. It said that I outsold 99% of my competition, so yeah, I thought that was quite an achievement, bearing in mind 4 years ago I knew nothing whatsoever about model railway. I was chuffed for that. Anyway, I'm going to get this little lot packed up. I'll update you on what I sell tomorrow. Cheers. Right, hello and welcome back. It's now Friday. It's still been busy today. I think it's going to be busy until early next week, or at least the last available day that we can post for. Then it'll be quiet, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and then we'll start gradually getting busier again. 12 sales in total. Quick question for you guys. I sold one of these track packs here, 00 gauge. I had a gentleman message me, unbeknown to me at the time. He was in America, and his words were, is this conventional 00 gauge? Now, as far as I'm aware, there's only one 00 gauge that you can get. So I replied, yep, conventional 00 gauge. Anyway, transpires, unbeknown to me, he's in America. And apparently they have a different 00 gauge over there. So I've delivered it, he's got it. And he says it's no good because it's too slim or whatever it may be. Okay, no problem, what do you want to do? And he deliberates and he says, oh, I'll let you know, and I might keep hold of it from my HO scale and this, that and the other. And he messaged me yesterday saying, I'll keep it if you partially refund me. Now, it's either no good to you or it's good to you. You were happy to pay what you paid for it at the time, and ultimately, so we had a sale come through there. You were happy to pay for what you paid for it at the time. I've delivered what I said I would deliver, and I've told him, you order any 00 gauge from the UK and it's going to be this size track. So I've dug my heels in. I told him, no, I'd rather the refund. The return. So at the end of the day, how does it work with global shipping? Because I'm quite happy to pay 50 quid to get it back. It's the principle now. You know, it's like when somebody asked me before about a partial refund. It's even no good. You either want it or you don't want it. The partial refund to me is you're going for a partial refund anyway. You want the item for cheaper. You want the item and you want it cheaper. And it sort of really annoyed me today. It sort of played in the back of my head. Message come through late last night and I emailed them back. I've not heard anything. I just said, I've delivered what I've said I would deliver. If you don't want it, there's no partial refund. Send it back to me. What would you guys do in that instance? Do you think I've done the right thing, the wrong thing? Or should I be that bothered about it? Maybe I shouldn't be that bothered about it, but it sort of wound me up. And it's the principle now. Even if it cost me more to get it returned, I think I'd rather the return. And I would then argue with eBay that I sent out the right item. So it is what it is. Anyway, sales. What would you do in that? Lima, Lucas, batteries, wagon, that sold for £9. I've then got a 10 legendary years. What is that? Helter Skelter tape pack. There is one missing from that, sold for £19.99. All these will go out next day. So I think they'll either have these Monday or Tuesday. ESG, Lomac, that sold for, I think it's £11.99. Got an Adler and Alan, is it? Yeah, Adler and Alan. Wagon, that sold for £9. R600s, there is 10 of them there. They sold for £10.99. Last of these track packs now. I've not got any more of these. So it's the last two going out here. One there, and then one there. That's now done. At one stage, I had sort of 35 of them, and I was topping them up. They both sold for £29.99 because I turned the offers off on them on the end. I've then got R607s. They sold for, I think, £10.99. This was quite nice. This is a Dock Authority, but it's been repainted. Normally when they've been repainted, they're not to a high standard, but this one is really quite to a high standard. That's sold for £20 today. This buyer bought two of these 42251 Intercity 125 coaches. He paid £20 each, or no, a little bit less than that. It's just under £20 each for those. I combined the postage, but I did pay 2 lots of postage. I've then got this M79079. Is it 79079? Yeah. I've got the whole thing, but obviously I sell them individually. I've got the dummy car. This is a power car. That sold for £25. Then I've got this Intercity 125 43125, which sold for non-runner. I think sold for £22. I did have 2 more sales, or no, 3 more sales come through last night. A Virgin dummy car. And a couple of wagons. I've just had another sale come through as a speaking to, or as I'm recording this. And before that, I've not paid for it. I've also got a, I think it's a dummy car, a Eurostar dummy car, one of these, and it sold for £22. Hopefully they'll pay for them tonight. I won't keep hold of them so I can record the sales, because ultimately I want to try and get everything out and get it delivered before Christmas. So yeah, that's been my sales. What would you do in that instance? My train of thought is, you either want it or you don't want it. If it's about money, it's always been about money, isn't it? I'll keep it if you give me a partial refund. Should I just give them a partial? I don't think I should. I don't think I should, It is in America. It's probably going to cost me a load of money to get it back, but it's the point now. Like, it's either no good to you or it's good to you. Now you just want a discount. Am I wrong? Am I right? Let me know what you'd do. Anyway, I'm going to get this a little packed up. I'll update you on what I sell tomorrow or Sunday, depending on how many sales I get tomorrow. Cheers. Right, hello and welcome back. It's now Saturday. I'm off work. I can get the parcels packed up, and I can, I think, every collecting them tomorrow, so I might as well get these packed up. So I'm showing you now. 6 sales in total. Starting over here, some R607s. They sold for £12.99. I've then got these 2 Bachmann Maiden Voyager carriages. I paid £70 for the whole 4-car set. I sold the big coach with the motor in it for 60 quid, and they were £28 each. So I've still got the 2 dummy cars to go, which he says, oh actually did I? No, yeah, I have got the 2. I've got 1 dummy car here, and I've got another one down there that's to be listed. So yeah, that'll be a just over a double up on those, so happy with that. I've then got this Triang coach in there. That's the part numbers. It is a green one. I sold the power car to this yesterday. That sold for £12.99. This buyer's bought a real load off me recently, and he bought this again today for £21 Eurostar coach. I've then got a I think it's a Strike Force, is it? Hornby Strike Force camouflage wagon. I think that sold for £8 or £9. And then last but not least, a purple bag or a standard Hornby controller. This gentleman said I'm happy for you to keep hold of it until the other side of Christmas, but as I say, every hour collecting at the end of the day, so I will get them posted out. So that's been my Saturday sales. It is only early, getting ready for the big fight. Fury, use it. Come on, Fury, you can do it. So yeah, I'm going to get this little lot packed up. I'll update you tomorrow on what I sell between now and tomorrow. Cheers. Right, hello and welcome back. It's now Sunday. I did have 5 more sales last night. I got them out last night. They were only bread and butter bits and bobs, to be fair. Everything I show you is bread and butter anyway, do you know what I mean? But I had 5 more sales. I'm quite looking forward to Christmas Day and Boxing Day to have a rest away from eBay. I am off of work at the moment. And I'm consuming myself with listing. But tomorrow I'm going fishing, so that should be quite nice. And I'm going to try and do a few other bits other than eBay. Christmas Day, Boxing Day, don't have to pack anyway. Sales. Starting over here, got one of these, what is it, Bendy Coach. One of the, I can't remember what they're called, but it's sold for £22.50. I've then got one of these nice controllers. Is it H&M controller? It's sold for £29.99. Fully tested those, they work. Hopefully it arrives the other end working as well. I've then got, I think I showed you a Strike Force wagon. The Strike Force sort of cars and sandbags and little people in there as well. They sold for £12.50. Got a Hornby wagon. The box is quite faded. The wagon is in good condition inside there. That's the part numbers there. That sold for £8. I've then got a Annie from the Thomas and Friends. That sold for, I think that was £8 as well. This was quite nice. I quite like looking at it. I like stuff like this. Somebody's done it themselves. It's been graffitied. It is a Lima coach there, but it actually looks really good. The attention to detail they've put in it. It's got no couplings. It's well used, but it would look nice on a layout in my opinion. And that sold for £15. I've then got this, excuse my squeaky chair. I've then got this Hornby coach there. That's the part numbers. That sold for £17.99. I've then got this wagon there. I think it's R112 with a drop side. That sold for I think £7 or £8. And then last but not least, I've got this Eurostar sold to the same gentleman that's buying an absolute load of stuff off of me at the moment for £21. I've not heard anything back from the other guy that wanted a partial refund once I said return it. Do I think that's the end of it? No. I think you'll either do a chargeback or something along those lines. But anyway, I'll wait and see what happens. I'm not going to worry about it. Again, have a really, really good Christmas. Hope you get everything you want. And if you do decide that you want to treat yourself to something, search JLL Trading on eBay. And I've got plenty of deals here for you guys. Have a good one. Thanks again for watching. Really appreciate it. Cheers. Bye.